Welcome everybody to Pokémon, where we mix cooking with cards. On today's episode, we're going to be making what I call cinnamon treat bread. The treat is going to be whatever you decide, but for me, you'll see what the treat is. We're also going to be opening up 2 Stellar Crown and 1 Paradox Rift. Hopefully we pull something crazy like last time. Alright, which one comes first? Since we got 2 Stellar Crowns, let's just start with the first one. Giving me a little trouble. Don't want to open up. Come on. I know you got something in there. Let's crack it. Come on. There we go. Alright, now while I break open the pack and go through some of these cards, I'm going to break down a little bit about today's recipe. So, give or take, it should take around 25 to 30 minutes to prep. Cooking time should take around 45-46 minutes. And after you take it out the oven, I will leave it to cool for maybe half an hour. Oh, I like this Celebi. I remember when Celebi used to actually be rare. Like now, we get Celebi dime a dozen everywhere. Alright, reverse hollow Tauros. At least they give Tauros some love. Same with Lapras. Lapras used to be rare. Now, oh, hold up. What's this? Ooh, Dachshund EX. This looks sick. Time to chow down. Wow, this is the most appropriate card considering we're making some kind of bread and this Pokemon is a bread Pokemon. That's hilarious. Alright, now let's go make some bread. Okay, so these are all the ingredients we're going to be using today. I didn't have enough space on my counter to have the powdered sugar on here, but we're going to be using powdered sugar. So just imagine powdered sugar is on the counter. This right here, this is what puts the treat in cinnamon treat bread. I'm using Butterfinger. You can use your own treat for this recipe. Here we got just plain old ground cinnamon. Yeah, I get the great value one. Nothing special. And now we got vanilla extract. Vanilla extract, you can get different kinds of vanilla extract. I just got vanilla extract from my local Aldi's. It's definitely going to make a difference if you get cheap extract as opposed to some good stuff. Okay, so first things first, we're going to separate the ingredients to make the topping. And if you like what you've been watching so far, please give me a like and consider subscribing. Here we have 1/4 cup of packed light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And I put about a handful of walnuts inside of this bowl. You can chop them up if you want, but I choose not to. Also with the butter, I use unsalted butter. You can use salted butter, but I'm going light on the salt. Now we got a mixing bowl, and we're gonna add the light brown sugar to the mixing bowl. Just like to dump it. It's pretty funny, it hits the bowl. I don't know, I get a kick out of it. And then we're going to add that flour, the half teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we're going to mix it up. And let me just get my whisk. Alright, don't make fun of me about my whisk. I don't use the hand mixer because my hand mixer has the strength of 2 Machamps arm wrestling. So I don't want all the ingredients to go flying around everywhere. Alright, now we're going to grab the butter. Butter in there, and then we're gonna add some of the walnuts. You don't have to add all the walnuts. I don't recommend adding all the walnuts, just add some for now, and then we're gonna give it a good mix. It smells like a churro right now. I'm gonna add some more nuts to the mix because more nuts in the mix is always better, I guess. I learned my lesson in the past. I made this recipe and I used a hand mixer and it was pure chaos in my kitchen. So lesson learned, and now we're gonna go and set that into the fridge. Now we're gonna make the topping. You can also use this as a filling, but I think it tastes better when you pour it over the batter. Here we have a half a cup of granulated sugar, and next to that is gonna be a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Now in a bowl, we're gonna add the half a cup of granulated sugar and the 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And then we're gonna give it a good mix it up real well, and then we're gonna put it off to the side in the fridge. now we're gonna make the cake mix. So from left to right, the ingredients are 1 large egg, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk, I use 2% milk, and in the middle, from left to right, we have 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Here you can see I got the whole cup of milk. Don't go overboard, you need at least 1 cup of milk, that's it. Alright, now let's add the sugar to the bowl. And then we're gonna add the teaspoon of baking soda. Let me get this half teaspoon of salt right there. A half teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna mix it up. And then again, we're trying to get all the lumps out, making sure that we give it a thorough mixing, as these ingredients are very important to the recipe. Alright, now we're gonna set this off to the side and on to the next step. In a large mixing bowl, we're gonna crack 1 egg. Let me toss this shell right quick. Now we're gonna pour in our 1 cup of milk. Keep in mind I'm using 2%. You can use whatever percent milk you want. And in goes the first teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna pour the vanilla extract over the bowl just in case of any spills. I'll get a mess. And there goes the second one. Let me grab the oil. Try not to spill any. The oil is a mess. And in goes the 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. On to the next bowl. Now we're gonna pour 1 cup of the all-purpose flour. Grab the other cup. And we're gonna pour it in that same bowl with the rest of the flour. This is gonna be very important later on, so we're gonna put that off to the side. We're gonna mix up the bowl with the egg and mix it thoroughly, and then we're gonna add those 2 cups of flour from the other bowl and we're gonna mix it thoroughly. Now add the walnut mixture that we made in the beginning to the batter, and we're gonna fold it into the mix. Use my spatula to get the rest of it out. This is gold right here. We're gonna mix it in, or we're gonna fold it in. It's funny because now that I think about it, I didn't need to pour those 2 cups of flour in another bowl. I could have just poured it into the bowl with the egg mixture and just mixed it there. But I don't know. Sometimes when you got the munchies, you forget things. But at the end, we make it work, right? I feel like I'm mixing it more than I'm folding it. I think I just gave up on folding it. I'm just mixing it up now. Make it nice and even. Ooh, that looks cool. Now we're gonna add the treat. I'm putting the Butterfinger pieces. Like I mentioned, you can put Twix, Snickers. There's such a variety of different chocolate you could put in this, and it's gonna come out great at the end. So now we're gonna fold this in, or mix it. Well, I'm folding it better. Slowly but surely, my mixing / folding skills are improving. I am by no means a professional chef at all. I'm just a regular dude, likes Pokemon cards, likes cooking, and gets the munchies every now and again. Hence the name, Pokemunchies. Bruh, I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh boy. So yeah, I forgot something. Here we're adding the 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. You know, the main ingredients that's necessary. We're just gonna mix it up real well. It'll be fine. These type of desserts, it'll be fine. Trust me. Make sure that all the batter is mixed thoroughly. That baking soda, the sugar, everything is well mixed. It's gonna be a thick batter. Ooh, look at it rise. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're almost done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the glaze. We're gonna take 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Remember the imaginary powdered sugar that was on the counter? Yeah, just somehow filled up that 1/4 cup. Now we're gonna pour the teaspoon of milk into the powdered sugar. This is what's gonna create that icing. So those that don't know, TSP stands for teaspoon. The more you learn. Carefully pour the milk in here and don't drop any. Now time for the second one. No drops. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, sir. No drops. We're just gonna ignore that one tiny little drop that's inside the cup that doesn't even exist. Alright, now I got Old Reliable here. So we're gonna mix it up. Let me make some space. This cup with the drop that doesn't exist inside of it. Move the milk out the way. Now, if you wanted to make this icing thicker, you can always add some more powdered sugar, and I would add milk little by little, a teaspoon at a time, and you can make the icing actually thick enough to coat the entire top of the cake. But for today, this is the type of consistency that I'm looking for. It's gonna be a little runny. We're gonna set that off in the fridge so it can thicken up a little more. Alright, now we're gonna be using a 9 by 9 inch pan. We're gonna grease it up using non-stick grease spray. Touch that spot up. That spot was bothering me. And then we're gonna pour the rest of the batter inside of the pan. We're gonna pour it out evenly. Get all the little bits of the treat in there as well. And if you guys don't have one of these spatulas by now, y'all definitely need one, because I would hate to scoop all this out with a spoon. Alright, once we're done scooping all this out, we're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Yo, it's looking good. Get every little piece in there. Every little piece counts. I can't shake this feeling. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What could I be forgetting? I got all the ingredients. I put everything together. Get another little piece right there. I think I got everything. Just gotta wait for the oven to heat up. The topping, bruh. Coat the whole topping with the topping that we made in the beginning of the video. At least I didn't forget. I remembered before I put it inside the oven. So,
a few moments later.
Yo, I don't know what happened. It looks like if all the walnuts probably sank towards the middle and the Butterfingers got a little bit too sticky on the bottom. Let's go ahead and see if it's ready. Give it a poke right there. Okay. Get in focus. Let me check. Yes, sir. We're done. Looks beautiful. Now we got the icing out the fridge. I did add a little bit more powdered sugar and a little bit more milk because it kind of thinned out while I was in the fridge. So I just wanted to make it a little bit thicker. So we're gonna just spread it out as evenly as possible. Given that we have a crater going on in the middle, it's gonna sink in towards the middle, but we'll try our best, spread it all around evenly. Hopefully yours looks a little bit nicer, but it's gonna taste amazing all the same. Alright, now let's spread it around nice and even. Try to get it out that middle area. It might have been a little bit better if I would have made more icing, but too much icing. I don't want too much icing. Alright folks, and that is how you make cinnamon treat bread. Now let's put this to the side to cool down, and let's go finish opening up those packs. Alright, now we're going to start it off again with another Stella Crown. Figured we had good luck on the last one, let's just keep it rolling. You never know what I might get. I know a lot of people are after the, I think it's Terapagos, the turtle. I really could care less about him. I like the Lapras. The Lapras looks super sick to me. Or any of the illustration rares. I feel like they did a pretty good job on this one. But I wish there was a Charizard. I'm a huge Charizard fan. I'm trying to collect all the Charizards, which seems like an impossible feat, but maybe in the next 15-20 years I can make it happen. I got a little binder going on, like 2 pages of some Charizards, but nothing crazy. Oh, check it out, Fido. This looks like the pre-evolution. Yeah, it is. Wow, this is perfect. Fido, Dashbun. Everything's bred. Rapidash. Now Rapidash looks sick. I like that reverse hollow. Alright, what we got? Ooh. Wow. Oh boy. I guess you win some, you lose some. Can't do nothing about it. There's the code for y'all. I hope it works. Man, well, I like this dash button so far. Don't let me down. Paradox Rift. Last pack. See if I saved the best for last. Worked last time. I got the ultimate best for last time. Let's give it a shot. Alright, who's first? Bun Sweet? Everything's food. Well, I think Stellar Crown, the majority of the cards are kind of some food-related cards. Yeah, that fish always grosses me out. An Apon with an apple? Yeah, everything is food. I think I found the perfect set for my channel. Yo, I can smell the bread. It smells banging. I can't wait. Hopefully I get something good. Come on. Actual picture of me after the last pull. This is exactly how I feel. Alright, last pull. Let's see what we get. Deoxys. Why couldn't you be an EX? Oh man, it looks cool. And here's the code card for TCG. Man, what could I say? You win some, you lose some. At least we won one. 1 out of 3? Not bad. Better than nothing, right? I like that ability. It's so appropriate for today. I think I'm gonna use that ability in time to chow down. Oh yeah. It came out perfect. A little dent in the middle made no effect. It cut perfect. Got the icing glaze on top. It hardened up a little bit. A nice crust around. The walnuts weren't even stacked up in the middle like I thought originally. Overall, I'll say I'm quite satisfied with how it came out. Alright, let's go ahead and take a bite. Yo, it's super good. It came out moist. It came out fluffy. The icing on top is nice and caramelized on top. The edges are crusty. Yeah, I'm really happy with this result. It's got the taste of the Butterfinger with some peanut butter in it. It's got the cinnamon. Yo, I'm about to kill this tonight. And there you have it, folks. Cinnamon treat bread. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We had some fun opening some packs and some fun making this sweet dessert. Until next time, folks, y'all stay safe and God bless. You